All right. Hello, hello, all. Welcome back. Or I guess, welcome back to me. Hi, we're back. I'm back. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, all. Happy Tuesday. We're back on the 25th Ward, Silver Case. Thank you for the well wishes. I am feeling so much better. So I apologize for being out quite as long as I was. It sucked, I promise. But back now. We should be back to normal. I think we should have Lemur on Thursday. I don't believe we'll have Mana. And maybe we'll all be back Tuesday, hopefully. Keep my fingers crossed. But basically, we are back full time, and I do apologize for the wait. Because I was not planning to be out quite as long as I was. So, um, let's go back into this fuckery, because this game, I every time I think I know what's going on, it just completely turns on its head. So I see, chat, you're still typing in the recap. Feel free to continue as you need to, but I need the recap because, quite honestly, I could not tell you what we did like a month ago. So, in Placebo, Tokyo got assigned to investigate the high-rise apartment desk and sext someone named Miru for 10 minutes to get a password to Goddess. We intercepted Yagisawa and talked to Goddess, who has programs to distribute her work to. Then she died, which was part of the sudden death gambling game, and was predicted by Meru as the post workers are eliminated people who commit misdemeanors. In Matchmaker, so quick reminder, Placebo has Tokyo Morishima, who we played in the Silver Case. He was the reporter. He's back. We haven't heard anything about Erika yet, and I'm very disappointed. In Matchmaker, we are playing as the Postal Service, as this Postal Service duo, and they're a little weird, not gonna lie. They're a little unhinged. Can't wait to see how that one goes. In Matchmaker, someone used Bloody High after stabbing a rocker. We discussed the drug and the suicide of Kamijo, the first diver. We read more tabloids asking for new slurs to call the aliens, discussed Mont Blanc food crimes, and pondered how our past brought us down this career path. Osata showed off Catherine the electric lockpick, and Shoanai jump scared us and gave us a puzzle to find clues. We found the Kamui fan club, and they wanted to sacrifice us to summon Kamui, so we pulled our guns. At the planetarium, we found a zodiac list, and a guy pulled a Houdini on us. We came back to Yamu's corpse bleeding out. Yeah, that's right. Matchmaker didn't end so well last time. So the last one that we have for our, I think it's second round, is Placebo. So let's go back to Tokyo and into Tigiri. All right, Night of Benning. A dim, dark space, but not too dark. It could even be called a dimly lit space. I was still a kid, and there were many, many other kids like me in this space. We were all made to do the same things. It was repetitive and boring, and they made us keep doing the same work till our consciousness started to fade. To us children, life was just the repetition of the same simple tasks, to the point of exhaustion, even beyond that. We had no idea that there was a whole world outside of that dark, dim space. I couldn't believe it. The world was actually huge and sprawling. That thought never even crossed our minds. One day, things changed. The days of performing the same tasks suddenly ended. Then, one at a time, we were taken to a small, clean room where we met a demon. I knew nothing about gods and demons then, but there was something black and huge and terrifying, and all of a sudden it was right before my eyes. He was inside my head. After tens of thousands of long, sharp needles were inserted into my half-wakened head by these adults wearing white clothes, the demon inside my head howled. The strange howl that only I could hear echoed horribly inside my head. It kept going for hours, days, even months. It went on for years. There we go. If there's another magazine asking for new slurs to call aliens, we're going to think of something that Ben 10 would call as omnitrix transformations. All right. Red! Look, anytime we start off with red, it's a good day. Apparently, I can just look at this picture of red and only look at my email. All right, message from Slash. Your little diary is too weird for me. Shut up. I can't keep reading this. Don't you have anything better to do than fuck around online? I could ask you the same. Really? I guess you're right. I thought you'd say that. I was thinking. Your reactions are too normal. It's boring. I'm leaving. Wait, we need to talk. You have something? Yeah, it's a hassle. Always dealing with you like this. I prefer mail. Easier to get to the point. Really? I think this is pretty fun. What's fun about it? Talking with you like this. Getting to know each other is kind of fun. Just tell me what you want. You're really full on, huh? Full on and efficient. Turtle Guy, that's what's interesting about you. So, anyway, here it is. That illegal site, Quarter. I found something interesting there. A cursed file. Huh? I even paused there for a second and waited, but no reaction at all? Listen, look, talking to myself like this is kinda lonely. At least pretend like you care. Come on, please. What's this about a curse? So you were there. Good. Listen, I'm gonna turn my screensaver on. Anyways, so there's this cursed file, and I got my hands on it. As for how, I met this girl in a sex chat at Quarter. She had the file, this sex chat girl. She's not a perf, but a regular amateur. So that means I'm a sex chat guy, I guess. Hey. What? Are you high or what? Just a little bit. Get to the fucking point. I'm trying. So, where was I? The sex chat girl. Oh, yeah. Someone gave her the file, apparently. Who? GLG. GLG? A famous rich chat user. HN equals GLG. Apparently, it's short for good looking guy. He's handsome and rich and middle aged. What a bastard. So, anyway, this file was originally GLG's file, and first, some other sex chat girl received it as a present, and she gave it to some guy she met in sex chat, and he gave it to some other girl, and in the end, 21 different people have been sending this file around all over the place. That sounds like an STD, but okay. Yeah, 7 days. And now it's waiting on the HD in my PC. What kind of file is it? The most characteristic thing about this file is that it can't be copied. To put it exactly, if you try to copy the file, the original disappears. It gets totally deleted so that you can't bring it back. So it can only be moved. Also, this file can't be destroyed either. It can't be wiped out, it's undeletable. So, as for that file, there's always only one copy in the world, and that one copy never ceases to exist. This kind of thing's pretty rare. So that's why they say it's cursed? No. The original owner, GLG, died. Real standout suicide. I remember. That incident at the cafe by the park, right? Where that middle-aged guy killed himself by the window? Yeah, that's it. So that was GLG. Yeah, he puked blood and died, and the security camera picked it up. That movie was all over the net. I saw it. That movie was fucked up, but it's only been 3 hours since he died. So, in 3 hours, 21 people have gotten the file. He was the first. He was laughing. GLG was? The girl who GLG gave the file to first, last night, apparently GLG told her, trust the person who doesn't laugh. What's that mean? No idea. Did anything happen? To the 21 people who got the file? Nope. Nobody's died yet. Just GLG. And Yasushi Kamito. But it's creepy. They call it a cursed file, but that's just people fucking around. It's just some random junk file. So, you gonna tell me or what? What the hell is that file anyway? I'll give it to you. So, check it out for yourself. What? Yeah, cam girl, Sadako. Trust the person who doesn't laugh means trust Batman. Alright. Well, let's look at our mail. Alright, present for you. Okay. Cannot find program to open this file. Amazing. Okay. Hey, Slash.
You don't have to thank me.
Slash.
Yeah?
Quit fucking around.
People who don't laugh don't seem to get jokes.
This file. Yeah? Is the file name corrupted?
I wonder.
Explain.
You want to hear it?
You want to tell me, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll listen.
That file, it was created by Ashoka Engineering Works. It's a security key. Only a true pro would be able to figure that out, though.
You sound like you're bragging.
Well, yeah. I was able to figure it out. Nobody else has it figured out yet. So, the security key, it's not like a PIN code or a password or whatever. I mean, it's a program, but it's really close to an actual key. It's like key software. It's actually probably even safer than an actual key, since you can't make copies. By the way, the money needed to issue just one of these could buy you a brand new Mercedes. So basically, somewhere out there, there's a door that's locked online that this key will open. It's a super high-class key.
I don't want it.
What?
I can see your ulterior motives. Clearly. I'm deleting this file.
You can't simply delete the original by itself. I already told you that's how it works.
I'll burn it onto a CD and throw that away.
That's a pretty good idea. But of course it won't work. You can't transfer it onto non-PC devices.
Oh. Then I'll send it to someone.
Do you really have that many friends?
I just need to find some random mail address to send it to.
Try it then.
I don't like the way you say that.
You can't send it unless the receiver accepts it.
My PC accepted it automatically.
That's because I know how to tweak your PC.
That shit's illegal.
Listen, if there's one thing you could do, it would be to simply destroy your entire PC right now with all the files on it.
What the hell? In that case, I'll just ignore this then.
Let's look into it together.
For what?
Come on, buddy. Because it sounds fucked up. This file is hella fucked up.
What a crock of shit. I mean, that is literally what Slash just suggested is, like you just burn the entire computer and get a new one. But I have a feeling we won't do that. All right, 11:15, Tokyo's boat. So for anyone who was wondering, the kanji or the character on that file is the character for like promise or vow, if I remember correctly. All right, Red. I gotta feed this guy. My good boy. Girl. All right, I get to have a smoke. I'm too sleepy today. Apparently, I'm too tired to smoke too. If you care so much, do it yourself. Okay, let's look around then. That face. Tigiri, not Tsukai. I mean, if you want a little fun fact, it's also the, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, it is a, not exactly a joke kanji, but it is a kanji that refers to sexual relations. I know, Tokyo's boat, every time I say it, it sounds weird. Okay, it's like, no, whatever, forget it. Okay. Another smoke. I got, like, no motivation. Another cell phone. I wish I could say that directly. You cannot, though, sir. White leg shrimp, white leg shrimp. Ooh, Red is eating good tonight. Lots of shrimp. Shit. Alright. We have one unread email. Alright, today's word. The best prophet of the future is the past. Lord Byron. Alright, let's chat more with Slash. This is definitely gonna be a hassle.
You think so?
I guarantee it.
Because you saw the movie.
That was no regular death. Something was off. Normally you can't tell, but I could feel it. I'm really sensitive to that kind of thing.
And?
How much exactly do you know and why are you trying to get me involved?
Well, I don't know much about that Kamito dude, but
But?
I know GLG.
A friend of yours?
I've never met him face to face.
What sort of friend is that?
Like you and me. Chat friends, mail friends, whatever. We traded info sometimes too. GLG was a flasher. He loved having the sex chat girls watch him while they chat, but he'd pretend that he wasn't noticing and have them pretend they didn't notice either. He was into that sort of play.
What a complicated pervert.
Everyone's a pervert, you know.
What?
Anyway, I want to look into what GLG left behind. I just sent you a mail.
Again?
There's a link in it. Click the diamond.
Fucking dick.
What?
Fine. I mean, look, look, Red is getting gourmet shrimp dinner, and if that is the sacrifice we're making so that our dinner is nicotine, I'll take it. Red deserves the best. All right, one unread mail. Click that. I forgot what a diamond was called for a second. Okay. Well, I clicked the diamond. There we go. Link. All right.
There you are.
Where is this?
Underground Appraiser, where you get keys and stuff appraised. This is the website version.
It looks just like the website for a convenience store.
Click on Order here. Hello and welcome. How may I help you? The password is let me use the WC.
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 All right. Let me use the WC.
Go ahead. Go through the door in the back, take a right, go through the fourth door, turn through the first hallway on the left, then keep going straight until you take a right at the intersection, go through the second door, and you'll get to a staircase, so go all the way down and through the emergency exit. On the right, take the stairs all the way up to the top, and you'll hit a T-shaped hallway, and you'll find the WC just past that.
Oh, great. Okay. We get to do this in, Doom style graphics now. Let me just say once again, other than the fact that I don't remember where I'm going, and have already forgotten, it is so much easier to move than it used to be. Back, right, fourth. We don't have any keys, so we'll skip the keyholes. I mean, if I remember correctly, you can't go anywhere that you're not supposed to, so you just run into a maze. The instructions always go by like way too fast. That's the gimmick I want to say. Nope, not that way. What the fuck? We'll just keep going. Yeah, they don't pause on any of those instructions either, so... Alright, there we go. I think we're on the right place now. Because our other keyhole would technically be... Yep, there's the WC. Oh, yeah.
How unfortunate. Input all the passwords.
What passwords? Excuse you? No one told me there were passwords! Or did they tell me there were passwords and I just wasn't paying attention? I guess I'll talk to the keyhole.
There are 4 keyholes. You just need to put in the right passwords. The passwords are Seiryu, Suzaku, Byakko, Genbu.
Okay, well, let's see if I remember those.
The order is south, west, north, east. Got it?
I mean, I got it, but also I'm starting at the end, so I have no idea what way is what at this point. Seiryu is that first one.
Okay, listen, appraiser here. He's really into feng shui. The eastern blue dragon, Seiryu, the southern vermilion bird, Suzaku, the western white tiger, Byakko, the northern black tortoise, Genbu.
I will pause for a second in case anyone wants to jot that down for me really quick. Like, I know these, but also I feel like there's going to be some weird thing that I'm not going to remember off the top of my head as I get pressed on it.
Got it now?
No.
Hello and welcome. Password, please.
We'll say Byakko. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here. Sure. Why the hell not? Nope.
How unfortunate. Please leave.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, now let's start from the beginning, now that we know what we're doing. Alright. And I have a vague remembrance of where to go to, so... Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. Okay, so we've come to a keyhole. So we have talk, we have look, and we have move. So let's talk. Yeah, 4 keyholes. You just need to put in the right passwords. Passwords are Seiryu, Suzaku, Byakko, Genbu. The order is south, west, north, east. What does south, west, north, and east have to do with any of this? Like, that's what I can't figure out. What password is what? All right, let's try putting it in Seiryu. We'll at least try to eliminate one answer. Seiryu. Oops. Apparently don't press that. Okay, so Seiryu wasn't that either. She just asked me to leave again. Okay. Let's think about this. I feel like Genbu will be obvious just because it's only going to have 5 letters. Okay, so... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Hello and welcome, password please. Let's see. So we know it's not Suzako. Sorry, we know it's not Seiryu. Suzako Byaku Genbu. We gotta figure out one, and maybe that'll point us in the right direction for the others. So, cool. I feel like this is gonna be really obvious, and then I'm just going to sit there and go, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay. So it's not Suzako. Maybe that one's Byaku? Yeah, please leave. I'll get out of here. Okay, so in theory, with 6 letters, that means this one should be Byaku. So before I input it, I want to talk to / again, Seiryu, Suzaku, Byaku, Genbu. So Byaku, I believe, is north. So maybe because we're headed north? Alright. Where's B? I feel like I'm slowly getting better with this not quite keyboard. I say as I now have twisted it around 18 million times. Alright, let's try that. Did I spell it wrong? Suzaku? Alright, I'm gonna check the spelling on it. Or why am I doing this? We could literally just pull up a walkthrough too. Let's see. No, you're good. I mean, I am admittedly going off of my own memory, which is not fantastic. Okay, Seiryu, Suzaku, Byaku, Genbu. Okay. So let's see if I spelled Suzaku wrong, because I might have done it Suzaku last time. And worst case scenario, it just kicks me back to where I keep starting. I know how to get here by now. Suzaku. Alright, yep. Can't spell, apparently. Alright. There we go. Alright. So the last one, Seiryu, Suzaku, Byaku, Genbu. Order is southwest, northeast. Okay, so we just used the west one. This is north of that, I think. Let's try Byakko. Yeah, we have absolutely failed the spelling bee. It is a good thing my D&D character does not spell like I do. Byakko. Woo! All right, 2 out of 2. Oh, I don't remember whether I went the right way there. Maybe I did. I think I did, actually. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, through this hallway. Okay, think this should be Gembu. It's only 5 letters. Okay. G E M B U. All right, I think we may be on the right track, all. Ah. And then this one is technically south of that, so that should be Sadiu, I think. Could be completely, like, wrong how I'm trying to justify this, to be completely honest. Say... Thank God. All right, we have all 4 passwords in. Now let's watch / tell me they forgot to tell me something else.
One moment, please. Huh? Looks like it's crowded today.
What's crowded?
Oh, wait. Looks like it's your turn. My apologies for the wait. Next. Welcome. My name is Okamoto. I'll be your appraiser today. Thank you very much for coming all the way here today. It's a rather squalid place, but please make yourself comfortable. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Home? How?
So which course will it be?
Course?
You're aware of our system, yes? Whatever. It's a bit of a hassle, so I'll just take your key.
What do I do?
Please upload your security key.
Oh. Alright, well, have my file. Gotta get that 90s loading bar in there.
Please wait a moment.
What the hell? This is bullshit. There's no reality to this at all.
Sorry for the wait. The appraisal has concluded. This key goes to...
Where? Oh, hello.
You use a hidden link to go in.
God damn. I can't get over how shitty this place is.
Really? KamuiNet 25 is a super rich and glamorous website these days.
Apparently, yeah. Either way, the kind of dickheads using Kamui's name have always been pieces of shit.
You're sensitive about Kamui, aren't you?
Yeah, I wonder why. Where's the hidden link?
Just try clicking around.
Where?
Around there. Come on, open fucking sesame.
Username and password. Uh-oh. And?
The username is my handle name. So, slash. The password is your handle name.
Why?
I always register to sites. Well, the popular ones.
No, I mean, why that password?
Oh, I was just screwing around. Put it in lowercase letters.
Okay. Well, our handle is Turtle Guy. I remember that, so. I love how it tells us to put it in lowercase letters, but it's an uppercase keyboard. Okay. Turtle. Where's L? Me having to sing the ABCs in my head to figure out what letter comes after what. G. Gooey. Turtle gooey. All right. Hit.
You are a child of God's majesty.
Gig, party, session, schooling, improvisation. Which is it?
Just choose one at random.
All right. What do we want to do? Gig, improvisation, schooling, session, or party? I feel like all of these are not really great. I'm scared. Any of these affiliated with Kamui are scary. I never remember. It's been so long, I don't remember how long it takes chat to catch up. I'm just gonna pick gig. Consult a walkthrough. All right, walkthrough says gig.
Deep throat.
Okay, hello, ma'am.
That's not your fault. I'm gonna end this. I'm always here waiting. It just keeps going up and down. I like you too. If it's yes or no, then no. Do you assholes really all believe this?
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like it'll be sunny tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's bullshit. I'll even bet money. No pertinent information. But my muscle mass isn't even increasing. It's almost here. It's so close. Just slap some fluorescent paint on it.
Genghis Khan was a badass. Hey, ladies, if you want to get plowed, give me a spin.
You know you really don't think that.
You want a vacation, yeah? Isn't beef better? I'm hungry.
Do something. It's okay. Just trust them.
Be my guest. Where did you hear that? I'm getting fatter. Meru? You mean that Meru? She on leave from quarter or what?
If it's really her, yeah.
Come on, man. Meru was a program, right?
If so, then this one may be a copy program too.
A copy of a copy?
Well, whatever. Here it is, Turtle Guy. You should be able to ask someone here.
Ask someone here? How am I supposed to converse like this?
Call the flow to you. It shouldn't be too hard right now. The master of this virtual space is Meru, and as for the number of users, let's see. About 3,000, I think. You gotta toss out your questions in just the right way. All of the users here have their own order of priority assigned to them. Anyone can start off a conversation, and the next comment, based on the first comment, is received by Meru and the rest of the users. Sometimes you can get through, but if Meru and the other users don't get your comment, it gets put off till later. If that happens, it's best to log in again from the top page.
These guys are real garbage.
Why?
I can feel the stupid thoughts of some real bottom of the barrel people.
And these thoughts sink down to the bottom and stack up here.
This place is like a filthy reservoir.
Yeah. The world of the darknet is a pristine, filthy reservoir, not just coming at 25.
How does it get decided whether your comment gets received?
Meru reads the flow and decides.
God damn. So basically, I gotta get Meru to like me. Kinda like before, right?
Put simply, yeah,
Can I ask you something?
what's up?
How about you do this?
Come now, young grasshopper. You're the one who has to undertake his training. I am simply here to watch over you.
And?
You know, don't you?
Huh?
I can't act as the main character here. That's why you have to move. That was our contract, wasn't it?
Contract?
Find out where she is. The Scarlet Cat. Right on.
Alright. Well, how about I want to know about the Scarlet Cat? Because my options are I want to know about the Scarlet Cat, the appraiser told me to come here, or my problem is key. So, I'm going to know about the Scarlet Cat.
It's so cold it's a hassle to run. I want to know about the Scarlet Cat. Why is it final? Root canal. That sucks. If you can zip it up, it'll be fine. It's really cramped, but I'll clean the apartment.
What about the red cat?
Scarlet Cat?
Alright, I'm looking for a place to use a key. She does have a fire design. Alright, I'm looking for a place to use a key. Maybe I'm holding it wrong because my pinky finger is bleeding. Black cat. Scarlet cat. It's dark, so I can't recommend it. I can handle that much.
I see. It's sort of a funny place.
Alright, let's just walk. Tell me where. Okay.
Tell me where they are.
Rare is rare. It's enough to make my blood boil. I got no idea. In a tiny shrine in a secret forest way far south. Seriously, cooped up in a tiny shrine? Scarlet Cat retired, right? Scarlet Cat has been making hella money through auctions. I heard they were making money running an auction.
That's right. The rumor is true.
Okay. So an item dealer? So in a tiny shrine in a secret forest way down south? So an item dealer?
Yeah, no shit.
And that item dealer, really? You're gonna get ripped off. Fuck that asshole cat. I want an animal suit.
Call out with Hiro, and you can meet them.
Someone trying to be a hero? It's a dumbass pun. Scarlet is Hiro in Japanese. Old losers like puns. Sounds like a real punter. Sup, baby nuts?
Looks like all is set.
All set?
Yeah,
What did that work?
yeah, like a charm. You're pretty good at this.
Good at what?
Making the flow.
What's an item dealer?
Let's go over there. You'll figure it out.
Is that an order?
We don't have a leader-follower dynamic, do we? So it's not an order.
Anyways, let's make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Is this the item dealer?
Let's try calling out the Scarlet Cat.
Looking forward to meeting them. Yeah, old geezers love puns. Exhibit A, every single name in Dragon Ball. Look, everyone loves a good pun. We love our wordplay. All right, Hiro. Yeah, Back to the Future reference identified. Already the best game. Itemya. All right. Well, that is a Scarlet Cat.
Welcome. Thank you very much for selecting me. I am Scarlet Cat. Does my appearance surprise you? That's right. This is from the famous network game The Ballast Code 4. It's the special treasure only obtainable by players who have collected all 7 secret stones. It's the Scarlet Cat animal suit. Here is where I, the owner of the Scarlet Cat Animal Suit of Ballast, keep my entire collection of items from various games which I make available at affordable and reasonable prices. Please select a menu item.
All right. Search stones, search orbs, search discs, search fragrances, search mirrors, search medicines. I don't want any of these.
Just choose whatever.
All right. Let's search discs.
Please present your user passport. Here it is. This is where you use it.
Okay. Have my file.
Uploading file. So you're here. You're finally here. But what I know is limited. I used to work with him at the same company. That's all I am afraid. Chat.
Chat? Oh, so I have to input here. By him, do you mean Kamijo?
That's right. Of course I do. I had the feeling he might die soon. He used to talk about that.
About what?
If he were to die, then someone would bring the key here to me. So he asked me to take it and enhance it. Something like that.
Were you friends?
No, not at all. Actually, this Scarlet Cat animal suit used to belong to Kamijo. I borrowed it from him. In exchange, I told him I'd enhance that key. That's the contract we had. It was about 3 years ago. We had a business-like relationship.
The hell kind of business is this?
Thanks to that, I was able to gain fame as the Scarlet Cat and sell my wares. And he was able to have his dying wish fulfilled. That kind of business.
What was Kamijo?
How stupid. You can't just talk about that sort of thing online like this. I'll be killed immediately. The log always remains somewhere. He was doing pretty dangerous work way back when. That's all I can say. But he quit that job and entered his previous company and tried to reset everything. I guess he succeeded at least somewhat, thanks to the past. Kamijo's life got all twisted. He started doing all sorts of strange things. Apart from that, but I guess just about anyone has those times. Am I wrong?
What sort of strange things?
Wearing a cat suit and selling items. Things like that. That's just an example, based on myself. As for Kamijo, he was into a lot of really weird things. His biggest interest was probably Machiko.
Machiko?
Yes, contract lodgers. People who can't get married sign a contract and live together. The women doing that kind of job are called Machiko. Kamijo's Machiko was apparently from the shelter. I don't know if it's because of that, but he was absolutely enamored with her.
The shelter?
Well, don't worry. About the shelter, I've already said too much anyway. I'll be going now. I'll enhance the key and send it back. Please take it.
All right, well, we wanted to get rid of this key, and now we have it again, but... Yeah, there we go, fanfic premise. Oh, look, we have 2 of them now.
About the place to use the key, since Kamijo died, is shrouded in mystery for all eternity. He may have had some really complicated things on his mind, but he was a really simple man at heart. So there should be a really simple hint remaining somewhere out there. By the way, you won't be able to use the appraiser again. The enhanced version of the key cannot be appraised. Okay, I've said what I wanted to say. I'll be off now. Please don't come here again. Goodbye.
Yeah, you can't make a copy of this, and now we have 2. Suck it. I mean, it isn't quite lost to all eternity, considering the fact that we know he's alive, but... Alright, Messenger. Let's see what Slash has to say.
I can't tell if we've moved forward or been sent back to the beginning again.
You know,
What?
I'm starting to get more and more pissed off.
At what?
At you, basically.
Huh.
What exactly is our contract? Why do you try to make me move? Why don't you move yourself?
I had questions about something else myself.
What?
About the shelter. Have you really forgotten?
What do you mean?
If so, then we've got a long road ahead.
The fuck are you talking about?
Well,
Huh?
Kamijo.
What?
He's logged in at quarter. The comic cafe chat room, the one he always used to use, or more like the one he bought for himself.
So, a dead guy is enjoying a nice little chat?
Wonder who it is. It means someone used Kamijo's password and entered the chat room.
Look, just explain this shit simply, okay? Can we talk to them?
Yeah, it's easy. Log into quarter. Username is GLG. Password is good looking guy. You can use whatever handle name you want.
Okay, well, let's go chat. All right, password, good looking guy. Oh, and I have to find that on this keyboard. Good. Look. Where's the K? King. A, B, C, D. Okay. T, U, Y. Okay, good looking guy. Yay!
Live chat login.
Anyone here?
Yay! Yay! Who is Turtle Guy?
Hey, isn't this a guy named Kamito's cat chat room?
You a friend of his?
What about you?
I'm a detective.
Detective? What department?
HC unit. You sound like you got a chip on your shoulder.
So the HC unit still exists, huh?
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I just remembered something. Some old memory suddenly came back. And it all clicked.
What memory?
You're an ex-reporter, right? What are you doing? You looking into Kamijo?
Just seeing where it takes me.
Hmm.
So, come on, detective, fill me in.
Okay, ask whatever you want. But you only get 2 questions.
What exactly is Kamijo?
I don't have a proper handle on it just yet. But basically, an old soldier. If you want to know more, you're going to have to check out the Postal Federation. But if you start that up, you're going to be up for processing in an instant.
If he were to leave some secret final will online, where do you think he'd leave it?
The one place that pops into mind would be his chat friends. Give me 1 minute and I'll ask for you.
I'll wait. Yeah, there we go. It's Kamijo's cat room.
I'm asking the master here. This is a comic cafe, but I guess you already know that. I feel like I've met you before. I asked the master. Kamito was a real VIP client here, and the person he was always chatting with here was Goddess from Quarter.
So, Miru then. But she's dead too.
Yeah, what a weird-ass combination. That's the chick who had her hair eaten by a stalker. She'd take any kind of fucked up pervert request and fulfill it.
I see.
She used to talk with Kamijo here in this chat room too. She probably made some really good money.
I feel like things are starting to come together.
Well, good for you.
Oh, yeah. How can I meet with Machiko?
You only get 2 questions. You did that on purpose, huh? See ya.
Thanks a lot.
Things are starting to come together?
Let me think for a minute. All right, let's think. Or, as we usually have to do when we think, let's look. Oh, wait. Hey, Red. Can I feed you more shrimp? I've finally come to realize what part I'm supposed to play. Connect the dots. And it comes into shape. Kamijo and Miru. There are still more dots. I'll find them. Oh, my computer's back. There we go. We should have tried to finagle more questions out, like Aladdin getting the genie to escape the Cave of Wonders. Okay, so let's chat with Slash. So, Kamijo was using Quarter, right?
Yeah?
Goddess, or Miru, was a repeater. Looks like it. What about the other perfs?
He may have spoken with them too.
Like Meru and Miru.
It's possible.
What do you think?
TLD. was the head of a small tabletop gaming club. He was good at making up rules, so he probably created this whole thing himself. The mystery is made to be solved, like one of those wire and string puzzles. What we're dealing with is clearly around a level 4 puzzle, so it's basically a somewhat hard difficulty level.
Check to see whether Meru, Miru, and Kamijo had some sort of relationship.
Okay, boss.
Nope. Getting a call. Hello? Is this Tokyo Morishima? Yeah? My name is Yabukawa. For certain reasons, I can't tell you what I'm doing, but I'm actually a friend of the late Kamijo's. What do you want? I can't really talk on the phone. I'd like to speak with you directly. Well, that's pretty vague. I know. How did you get this number? Regarding that, I can't really explain. Huh? I don't get it. Anyway, I want to meet with you to speak tonight at 9 o'clock. What do you say? Where? Just outside the 25th ward, the area where the 26th ward is going to be constructed. There's a small park there. How about there? 9 o'clock? Sorry for the mystery. Oh no. There are actually a lot of people like that around recently. So I'm used to it. I see. For some reason, that makes me feel better. Okay. Well, this feeling. I felt it before. Oh, my PC came back finally. Find anything, Flash? Alright,
It was Miru.
I see.
Looks like GLG's luring you in after all.
What do you mean?
The PC he was using, I used an online scanner to check it out. I found a special fast pass he was using to be able to chat with Miru.
Then I'll humor him.
What, you got all motivated all of a sudden?
I'll talk to Miru.
The password is Kamijo,
That password looks like it's just waiting to be stolen.
but for some reason you have 7 points left.
Guess I got 7 minutes to get this sorted then.
Looks like it.
Alright, username JLD, password Kamijo. Kamijo. Alright, back to chat with Miru.
Welcome back, Master.
Alright, I'm back, Miru.
I've been waiting for you the whole time.
How long have you been waiting?
2 days, 17 hours, and 14 minutes.
I see.
Master,
Yes?
what shall we do today?
Let's talk a bit. Let's talk a bit.
Okay then. Master, you start off. What shall we talk about?
I can't think of anything to talk about.
In that case, do you have any questions?
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy because you made me, Master. I don't care if people think I'm stupid. I don't care if people say I'm unfortunate. As long as you keep taking care of me like this, I'm so, so happy. Right?
Yeah.
Aww, I just got it. So, Kamido is dead, right? Who are you?
I'm a man you've spoken to before.
Checking data. Checking data. Checking data. Checking data. No problematic data found. Please upload the security key.
Now. All right, let's upload our file. Okay, that was not quite the jump scare I was wondering if it was going to be. What? Huh? My name. Hey. Oh, so here comes the real Kamijo. No, this guy's a conversation program too. Either way, you've made it this far, which means that I'm dead. I have no regrets, but there's something I need to know about. The girls. One is a professional woman, but she's already dead. I'm in the same place as her. One more is an imaginary woman. She will be released. She's a fabrication, but even so, I've treated her the same as other women. She will be fine. The last girl is one with whom I entered into a contract. I'm very worried about her. She was in the shelter. I want to talk to her. I have a favor to ask of you. I want you to tell her to come here. Will you do this for me? So, a dead guy wants to talk to his woman in chat? That's right. You probably think this is stupid, but that's all I want. You'll be paid for your services, of course. A request from a dead man. Sounds like a job perfect for me. What do I do? All right. Let's get Machiko in a chat room. Or, sorry, let's have our random 9 p.m. meetup. Tokyo is going to get murdered. It's fine. Apparently we showed up half an hour late because I thought we said 9. "9:30. Looks like I've been stood up. Oh, no, he was late. The hell? It's me. Sorry. Yabukawa? You're close by, aren't you? Yeah, but I can't go there. Sorry. You had something you wanted to say to me, right? Yeah. What was it? I meant to tell you directly, but that didn't work out. I called you all the way out here. It's about Kamijo, right? Yeah. Kamijo was an old acquaintance. Actually, way back in the day, it was me who trained him to be a killing machine. So, Kamijo's an ex-hitman, huh? Yeah, if you want to call it that. We called it something else. But yeah, it's the same thing. So you're a killer too, right? That's right. You were trying to kill Kamijo. Am I wrong? No, you're right. I had my orders. But I had been fighting it. It sounds cliché, but the depth of my sins had become terrifying. But then he killed himself. That was an amazing feat. Kamijo got out. Completely and thoroughly. And I, having been tracking his movements during life, ended up finding the HC unit detectives who were investigating him, as well as her. You mean Machiko? Then, in order to get rid of any connection between Kamijo and the 2 detectives in Machiko, I was supposed to adjust them, but... You hesitated? Actually, without any hesitation at all, I ended up getting done in. By who? Someone from an organization, with no ties to Kamijo nor the HC unit. But I can't explain that in detail. The rules. Apparently, yeah. How am I supposed to process this whole situation? Please calm down. You just need to tell me what you can. What I wanted to tell you was that Yasushi Kamijo isn't dead. No way. You're lying, right? I felt that someone should know this. Kamijo's suicide was a ruse. I said that he'd gotten out, right? That's what I meant.
Then who died at the cafe? A guy called the Scarlet Cat. Kamijo made him up to look just like him and killed him in a way that would make it look like a suicide. Brainwashing and plastic surgery. I taught him all of it way back when. So, when did you figure out that Kamijo had set up the ruse? When I fell to the ground. I had a revelation. That's when I recalled you. Mysteriously, everything became clear. Kamijo and Machiko ran off together. Or rather, in order to run off together, Kamijo got everything prepared. I'm happy for him. I truly am. But there's one thing I don't understand. What? How did I know that? Did I die? Yeah, you're dead. Oh. Okay, it finally makes sense now. I feel calm and at peace. So this is death. Thank you. Listen, and don't laugh. What? Apparently, at some point, I became able to talk to dead people. No, that's not it. People have just recently died. Also, you can talk to people who are about to die, like people on the borderline of life and death. It's always been like that. You've just forgotten. Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Oh, yeah, okay. I think I remember. That's the burden I have to bear. Twilight of Maldives. Maldives? Maldives, I think. I made my way to a house along the coast, but as I opened the door and went inside, there was nobody there. There were several small, modest pieces of furniture, but there wasn't even the faintest scent of life, or a lifestyle, or a family, or anything similar. It's like the shelter, I thought. As I thought that, I suddenly felt a sort of shock, like I had been punched in the head, and I became sad. Or maybe he came back and took her away. Or maybe he'll never come back again and she disappeared off somewhere alone. I don't know what really happened, but either way, the promise had been fulfilled. This much is certain. Otherwise, not a single person would be able to rest in peace. Otherwise, no meaning whatsoever could be found living in this world. Right? Don't you think so? Yeah, I think it's Maldives. All right. And we have finished Tikiri. All right. So now we are finally lined up for everyone. And we can start doing them in order again. So we can do one case and one case and one case and one case. So who do we want to start off with? Do we want to start off with our HC unit cops? Do we want to do our postal service? Or do we want to stick with Tokyo? Oops. It's been so long since I've gotten around on this little track. Yeah, because we've got 3 on correctness. Just going to double check. Matchmaker is at 3. Okay. Great. All right, let's change it up a bit. So matchmaker or correctness? I think correctness might be a little bit easier to get into the case with. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like it's the main explanation of the case because we generally look at the body. So let's go with that one. All right, number 3, boys don't cry. All right, BTA, bienvenido. At the ATM, November 2nd, 9:01 a.m. at the ATM. I think that says 9:01 a.m. Another waste of money. Such a shitty person. Why can't I control myself? It's so clear that I'm just screwing myself over. There are demons in this world. Not bad. I am not a bad person. There are absolute contradictions and continual errors being constantly loaded deep into the heart of the system that forms this society. It's proof that once a person receives and accepts those transmissions, they break down. Errors beget errors, which beget errors, and then more errors. Whatever, I just need to somehow make it through the 20 days until payday. Oh man, should have enough money saved up for that. If not,
I'll have to give Evan and ask Kudo-san to spot me some cash.
But she charges 10% interest every 10 days. I've got 100,000 yen left. Damn!
Huh?
This card cannot be used.
What? Wait, why? Hold up.
This card cannot be used.
No way.
Is there a problem with the magnet strip?
Did I put the card in wrong?
This card cannot be used. This ATM is pretty fucking condescending.
Motherfucker.
Is there a problem, sir?
Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of broke-ass machines are you assholes using? Get the fuck out here so I can kick your fucking teeth in.
My apologies, sir. I will be right with you.
Hurry the fuck up, dickhead. You okay, Shiroyabu? Like, damn, man. Shit. I got a bit excited there. My luck really fucking sucks recently. This is some bullshit. Christ, I just want to die. Okay, that literally said hitman. Okay, well, dive in. Who are you? I'm a hitman. So, you don't work for the bank? I'm clearly a hitman, right? Are you after me? Kinda. I mean, considering the situation, it's pretty obvious.
Hey, how old are you?
Huh? Why would you ask me that in this sort of situation?
I'm asking you a fucking question. Tell me how old you are.
I'm 24 and a Sagittarius. Then I'm your fucking elder. You little fucking punk. You gonna talk to me like I'm your goddamn peer or some shit?
Ah, I see that kind of thing bothers you. People from the Kansai region are like that, huh?
What are you, fucking stupid? I'm not from Kansai. But you're speaking in Kansai dialect, right?
So I watch too much fucking TV. Is that a problem?
TV? Whatever, just die now, okay? You think you can take me out? Well, you're welcome to fucking try. Alright then, here we go. Alright, this has started off weird. A hitman has oh my god. Is this going to be like old school Pokemon? A hitman has appeared. Alright, I can shoot, I can punch, or escape. What do we want to do? Do we want to shoot, punch, or escape? It looks like I can select any of them. Doesn't look like any, up, down, left, right, BA. No Konami code, unlocks, so, Shiroyaba use shoot. Jabroni attacks. The hitman dodged the attack. The hitman attacks. He aims his pistol and fires. Jabroni has been hit in the arm. Jabroni is in trouble. Alright, shoot, punch, or escape. Shiroyaba is not great at, shooting, apparently. This is wild. Should we try shooting again? This dude needs to spend more time in the shooting range, clearly. Punching does mean getting close, so... let's try shooting again. Jabroni attacks. The hitman dodged the attack again. Okay, maybe not. Keep shooting. The hitman attacks. He aims his pistol and fires. Jabroni has been hit in the arm. Jabroni is in trouble. You know what? We're gonna try punching this time. Jabroni attacks. The hitman is hurt. Yay! The hitman attacks. He aims his pistol and fires. Jabroni has been hit in the arm. We're still in trouble. Yeah, use max potion. I mean, let's try escaping. I don't know what happens. That isn't fair. The hitman attacks. Okay. He aims his pistol and fires. We got hit in the arm again. We're still in trouble. Let's punch him again. I don't know why he keeps hitting us in the arm. Maybe we just have a lot of arms. All right. We punched him again. Hitman attacks. He aims his pistol like a total boss and fires. Critical attack. Oh no. Jabroni gradually descends into darkness. Game over. Okay. Try again, continue, or compensate. I mean, yeah, just like fool to bring a gun to a fist fight. Let's continue. Got it. All right. Well, now we know we just punch him until he dies. All right, Hitman's hurt. Hitman attacks. Aims his pistol and fires. He's been hit. He hit us in the arm. We're in trouble. We'll punch him again. Fires. We got hit in the arm again. All right, let's punch him again. We can try to punch to get close and then shoot it point blank. We got hit in the arm again. Nope, he dodged the shot again. Alright, we got hit in the arm again. So we'll just start punching again. Hitman attacks. This looks like the critical. Yep. Aims it like a total boss and fires. Critical attack. Okay, so I guess we just punch him 5 times? Try again. That's the spirit. Okay, nope. Continue. Alright, so punch number 1. We got hit in the arm once. Love how we're just doing this whole thing on the street. Punch number 2. Got hit in the arm twice. Yeah, maybe punch 4 times and escape, yeah. Alright, punch number 3. Shot in the arm number 3. Punch number 4. Yeah, maybe we'll get our critical first. I don't know how this works. You do this 5 times, you get a critical. Nope. He's about to murder us again. Okay, so 5 punches didn't work. So if you if you pick the French option, it just tells you it doesn't speak French. Ciro Yaba, come back, Blastoise. Yeah, we need Blastoise here. What happens if I just escape 5 times? I don't care that it's not fair. We're gonna try it. Because why the hell not? I don't care that it's not fair, my dude. It's not fair that you're trying to murder me. This is so wild. Literally, what did we ever do to you? Other than, you know, like, immediately insult him. Okay, so, escaping 5 times didn't work. Alright, so I guess punch 4 times and then we escape. We'll try. Seriously, imagine running from a gunman and he complains that you aren't playing fair, so you feel compelled to come back. It's called having a sense of, not gratitude, internal sense of pride in your work. Okay. So that, I believe, was 4. I don't think so. Okay, so it wasn't escaping. I'm gonna look it up really quick, but I believe that it wouldn't let us go on. All right. Correctness. Oh, well, this is not one. But yeah, maybe every time we escape, he calls us chicken and we feel like we have to fight him. Okay. I have a walkthrough now. Okay, so we're gonna shoot him, even though we know he's going to dodge. Then we're going to punch him. Okay, then we're gonna shoot him. And he just keeps hitting us in the arm. And we're gonna shoot him again. Alright, we attack. Critical Rolling Thunder. The Hitman laughs. You're pretty good, but this battle is not yet over. You are already dead. The Hitman makes one last dickish remark. The Hitman dies. Jabroni wins. Jabroni is relieved. Jabroni made it out of the battlefield. Jabroni is hungry. Jabroni has received 200 XP. Jabroni has received 78 skill points. Jabroni's resistance has improved slightly. Jabroni's heart has become stronger. Well, that's one pest exterminated. Why do I have a feeling that this is gonna be a real fucked up chapter? Sorry to end on this one, guys. We'll see if this is quite as fun as it made me think at the beginning. 7 assassins, huh? Jesus Christ. All right, let's take on our 7 assassins. Boys don't cry. Took us that long to get to the title of this one. So, can we get down to it then? Yes. It's going to get cold today, so please try to make it as brief as possible. You know, right? Know what? One out of my youngsters has disappeared. His name is Shiroyabu. I've actually put a lot of time and effort into bringing him up. He's showing a lot of promise, and having him go to waste would be a real problem. He just up and disappeared. So, why are you telling me this? You don't know anything about this? No, I don't. I see. I really have no idea. Okay. In that case, there isn't much to do about it. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
It's unfortunate. Anyway, forget I mentioned it. Keep it off record between us.
Of course.
By the way, do you know about the Regional Adjustment Department?
No. I've never heard of it.
It's a bunch of hyenas kept as pets by the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, and it looks like they've been antagonizing Shiroyabu. Contact me if you get any info on this.
Of course. I'll be sure to.
They're a real ugly bunch with no cause, no lord. A shitty group of assholes who stand for nothing.
I see. So there are even more dangerous groups out there these days then, yeah?
These guys are all bark, no bite. There aren't many real men like you around anymore.
Not that man anymore. It's all in the rather unpleasant past.
After Sakaguchi died, you became a different person. I won't ask why, but I'm trusting you on this one, that you aren't involved.
I won't lie to you.
What if you were? Would you take responsibility and put a bullet in your own head?
No, I would not. Please trust me.
He was moving on that Kurumizawa case. He may have gotten to the core of it.
The core?
Once you're that far in, that's it. It's going to be difficult to survive.
About Shiroyabu. Is he going to be able to make it through?
Yeah, probably not. I don't exactly have high expectations, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
I certainly am too. Oh, poor Shiro-chan. Yeah, can't wait for the XP we gain to somehow become plot relevant. And we're fighting Kamijo's 7 evil X's, Shiroyabu Pilgrim versus the World. More garbage.
Huh.
What sort of message is this anyway?
Huh.
Are you listening?
No. Why not? I'm sleepy. I want to go home.
Seriously? You pretty much just do whatever you want, huh?
Is there a problem?
I mean, no, it's fine.
Try reading into this. It's a good chance to sharpen your skills.
A dead body and a plastic bucket. Judging by the wounds, it's the same MO as the one in the high-rise apartments. I'm certain this is the work of the delivery guy. But there's definitely meaning to the way that the body was dumped. Maybe some kind of message they're trying to send us? 2 days ago, they put a chunk of ground meat into a bucket and dropped it from a skyscraper. It was lunchtime in the business district, and everyone freaked out. The simple methodology was probably on purpose, a kind of greeting. The meat was human. The encoded points connecting falling and a garbage bag. It leads to the apartment administrator, Kosuke Kurumizawa, who was killed in the high-rise apartments out of situational necessity. The wounds on Kurumizawa's body and this one are exactly the same. Just before he was killed, he was picking up the garbage that was dropped from the high-rise. So this was the work of the delivery guy who killed Kurumizawa? No, that's not it. I don't know. I mean, you and I, we killed those guys, right? Maybe that set them off to do this? Yeah, that's totally possible.
Nope. Nuh-uh. That's not possible. We still don't know who Kurumizawa really was. And so that means...
Kurumizawa is alive? He was sick of being treated like a dead man and did this to show that he was fed up.
Yep.
If he was that narrow-minded, then yeah, that's possible.
Either that, or else he's actually the ringleader and is planning to set off some pretty huge fireworks. Either way, this whole thing really fucking reeks of Kurumizawa. This is the sort of case that'll really burn you if you get too close.
You said so yourself before, right? Something about it being the kind of case you don't want to touch.
How much longer do you plan to keep being fucking stupid? When are you gonna graduate from fucking stupid university? What is your job?
To maintain justice?
Exactly what I'd expect from a student of fucking stupid university. So, were your textbooks all based off weak-ass soap opera detectives? Did you major in investigating like a bitch 101? Where are you assigned?
The 25th Ward Heinous Crimes Unit.
And what sort of cases do you handle?
Heinous crimes.
Heinous crimes are the kind of cases a normal detective can't touch. That's why they get sent to us. Fun fact, the unit was originally established to handle cases nobody else wanted anything to do with. The more you know. Without us, the cops wouldn't be able to handle all the super naughty boys and girls out there.
Understood. I'll go after Kurumizawa.
So you finally get it? Okay, I'm gonna split. Keep up the good work.
Doctorate of Justice, FSU. Now, what do I do about this? It's kind of point of entry. By the way, what the hell has Uehara been doing this whole time anyway? He's been AWOL all this time. His ass is as good as fired at this point. What a shame. I finally had someone to bitch about work to. But anyways, on to Kurumizawa. Kurumizawa is a weird name. Kurumi means walnut. Crack open a walnut and the nut falls out and rolls straight into a hole. I guess it isn't a name of very high standing. Perfect for a guy who hides out in holes, though. Oh, yeah. Just how deep are these guys able to dive anyway? Inside that high-rise, he was hiding out in the areas between floors. I guess he can hide out anywhere a person's body could physically fit into. If he got super slimmed down, he could theoretically hide out in a space of just like 30 centimeters or so. These guys are like really good at hiding out. It's gonna take a lot of special equipment to figure out exactly where these guys are hiding out. In which case, we just need to lock down the places they could possibly hide out. Think about where they could possibly hide out. Concentrate and clear your mind. Shit, my brain just isn't working. Oh, we're back at the ATM. An hour later. Fuck.
This card cannot be used. What? No way. Again? This is some bullshit. This card cannot be used. What the fuck? The hell is up with this thing? Is the bank against me somehow? Am I some kind of enemy of the bank? Fuck this. Just fucking die.
You die. Here we go again. Draw. Don't tell me what to fucking do. Just draw. Talk to me, goddammit. No. Just draw. You fucking draw. Okay. Alright, into another battle. The Hitman preemptively attacks. Quick draw. I mean, he didn't preemptively attack since we told him to do that. Yeah, we're all enemies of the bank if you think about it. Alright, we dodged the attack. Alright, our options are shoot, knee kick, and escape. We're gonna do a knee kick. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni used his special move. The knee kick hits the Hitman in the face. The Hitman is bleeding like a mofo. The Hitman is down. Alright, and then we're gonna pound him. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni pummels the Hitman like a redheaded stepchild. The Hitman has stopped moving. The Hitman leaves these dying words. This hell never ends. Not until I take you to hell myself. No matter how many you kill, it will not end. This case is cursed. You cannot escape. The Hitman dies. Jabroni wins. Jabroni's fist hurts. Jabroni made it out of the battlefield again. Jabroni is flat broke. Jabroni has received 700 experience. Jabroni has received 330 skill points. Jabroni's resistance has improved again. Jabroni kinda has a hankering for some meat. Maybe some beef jerky would be nice. Jabroni wishes he had some money. Yeah, he went down like a punch bitch. Yeah, it's so nice of the Hitman not to attack until our gun was out, so it was a fair fight.
All right, October 31st, 10:48 p.m. Construction site. Excuse me, do you have a moment? I'd like to speak with you.
A detective, huh? So, did something happen?
No, nothing in particular. I wanted to ask what sort of construction you're doing.
Well, I was just sent here myself, so I don't really know exactly what sort of construction's going on. I was told it had something to do with water lines, so probably something along those lines, I guess.
The sewers, huh? Have you met with the workers doing the construction?
No. When I got here, there was nobody around. There's no traffic here either, since it's sort of hidden away from the main roads.
So there's been no traffic at all?
Nope, none.
For how long?
About 4 hours now.
4 hours? And not a single vehicle?
Not a single person either. I mean, it is the 25th Ward, so.
Yeah, it's the 25th Ward. But still, nobody's come by? Not a single person?
It's weird, right? But recently, most sites I've sent to have been like this.
They're all empty.
Yeah, there usually isn't anyone around. This being the 25th Ward and all.
Yeah, being the 25th Ward.
This is exactly the kind of thing one would expect to happen here.
What do you mean? Oh, I thought you got it. Were you, like, pretending to know what I was talking about?
Come on, buddy. I'd expected you to be better than that, detective.
I'm surprised. You're surprised. Everyone's surprised.
So, anyway, why is this such a 25th Ward thing? I'm just trying to push through it now.
We need to get this cleared up. It's not good to pretend you know what you're talking about. You're a detective, right? You should be ashamed. Apologizing for one's mistakes. This is like the fundamentals of being a person. You yourself are just like the 25th Ward. That's the impression I get.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Stop trying to dodge the issue. Listen to people when they're speaking to you.
So nobody comes by here, right?
This isn't about whether or not anyone comes by. It's insulting to pretend you know what you're talking about when conversing with someone you know. It goes to show that you aren't involved with the local citizens.
Shut the fuck up. What happened to the corpse of the first human? I don't know. That's what we spent the other 45 minutes doing, apparently.
I may have hit the jackpot. This would be perfect for hiding out. This place is perfect for those guys. It's a stereotypical hiding place.
All right. Into the sewerage.
I can't see anything.
So it's just a regular sewer. Huh?
I see something now.
There they are. 3 delivery guys found. Even if I hide out in the dark, that green light is going to be fatal. Only they could fix that somehow. Developers in any industry are usually stubborn, so there's probably some sort of reason and logic behind those lights. But realistically, thanks to that fatal mistake, a couple of lives are about to disappear into the ether, like a fine mist. A prayer for the dead? Just one more left. You can't escape. Thank that light on your helmet. I can see you wherever you go. How about doing something about that dumbass light first? Also, your weapon. What was it again? A pin saber? I've already worked out how to take you down. You shouldn't fuck with the police, you know. Also, I'm from the HC unit. You've heard of us, right? The heinous crimes unit. They taught you in school that we're pretty fucked up, right?
That class was probably taught by an ex-HC unit guy, wasn't it? Well, we're different from the old HC unit. We're a bit more hardcore than they used to be. And you're absolutely going to get processed. So appreciate the fact that you're alive now while you still can. Because once you've been marked for processing, you've got a 0% chance of survival. You're a criminal, which means that's exactly how you've been marked. You get it, right? Don't even bother trying suicide. They gave you extra equipment for self-destruction, right? Wow, your guys' job really sucks. What with killing people in safety being your job and all, I bet you didn't think you were gonna get your own ass killed, did you? Don't kid yourself, buddy. You're fucked. You deal in taking lives, so you might as well have yours taken too. Your own life isn't worth a dick. Are you Shiroyabu? Yeah. Why do you know my name? It's pretty scary, huh? This is the fear of being targeted. Targeted? The fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna take all of you delivery assholes on one by one. Do it. Wow, you're pretty cool. You sound all professional and shit. Clearly a top spy. You can't escape, Shiroyabe. However many people we may have to use, we're taking your head. Keep up the big talk. This here is nothing as far as battlefields go. You're not going to be able to keep that badass attitude up much longer. Don't underestimate the Postal Service. Unlike you, we've got plenty of manpower. Well then, let's dance, asshole. 100 guys, 1,000 guys, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take every one of you dicks out one at a time. Even the cockroaches you got in hiding, I'm gonna pull their weak asses out too. You sound like you're having fun for a serial killer. You've got the face of a criminal. There's no turning back for you. What we do is the same. After all, we're just sacrificial pawns. We're the same, Shiroyabe. You and I. Throwaway Goombas shouldn't get so cocky. Make no mistake, you're just a carrier pigeon. You can't just up and die, so at least carry out your task with some dignity. Tell Kurumizawa I send my regards. Tell him Shiroyabu's gonna take his ass down. Okay, we probably didn't have to use quite that many bullets, but police brutality is off the charts here again. Alright, back at the ATM. Think an hour later. We had to spend the other 45 minutes with the whole hiding that body too. The hell? This card cannot be used. Normally, this would be a freak accident or something. In my case, well, here comes another goddamn hitman. Next. My name is Jiblin. I'm a hitman from the 24th Ward. Nice to meet you, Jiblin. What are you here for? To kill you. Okay, whenever you're ready. You've worked hard to make it this far. I'll put you to rest now. That's just not gonna happen. Doesn't matter how many people you send. But this won't end until you're dead. I plan on ending this whole thing myself. You're quite the tough guy, I see. Hey, Jiblin, let me ask you something. What? You're pretty much out of moves, aren't you? Moves? What are you talking about? I mean, you hitman, you don't have many options left. You use a knife, right? That's a sign that you're almost out of moves in the game. Why? You need me to explain this shit to you? I take out 2 highly skilled professional criminals, and next up is Jiblin with his little knife. There aren't many highly skilled human resources out there, it's easy to tell. Your real name is written in your file at the HC unit. You've got 5 moves left. I've gauged this whole thing perfectly, right? But what if your gauge is broken? Well, Well, shit. If it's broken, then I just might lose. But my gauge is telling me you're really kind of a pussy, Giblin.
You're pretty rude. I'll help set your broken gauge straight. I'm gonna cut your eyes out. There we go. He knew we killed the gunman with our fist. That knife is to even the playing field. He might stand a better chance. Alright, Hitman preemptively attacks. His knife is out of view. Jabroni guards. Jabroni takes damage. Alright, so we're gonna shoot. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni shoots his pistol. The Hitman takes damage. The Hitman attacks. His knife is quick. Jabroni has been hit. We're gonna guard. Jabroni keeps his guard up. The Hitman is assessing the situation. The Hitman attacks. His knife is quick. Jabroni has been hit. Alright, let's shoot him again. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni shoots his pistol. The Hitman takes damage. Hitman attacks. Knife is quick. We've been hit. We're gonna shoot him again. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni shoots his pistol. Hitman takes damage once again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni busts out his finishing blow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're it, bitch. Critical hit. The Hitman's guts have ruptured. It's all over. I can accept that. I have one last request. Give this to my estranged wife and child. The Hitman produces something from his coat. Jabroni instinctually shoots him. The Hitman slumps down. He is holding an envelope in his hand. Inside is the deed for a large plot of land. It's worth a pretty good amount of money. Jabroni totally steals it. The Hitman dies. Jabroni wins. Jabroni saw the knife coming. Jabroni made it out of the battlefield again. Jabroni made mad bank. Jabroni has received 1900 XP. Jabroni has received 800 skill points. Jabroni's resistance has improved greatly. Jabroni is getting pumped. He can't hold these impulses back. Jabroni's heart now houses worldly desire.
So you're just gonna hang Jabroni out to dry, huh? Yeah, you have a problem with that? Nope. I think dying a few times would do that guy some good.
That's pretty cold, Shinko.
If he's not able to make it out alive, well, that just shows us the limits of his abilities.
So, you want to see just how much Jabroni can handle, huh? He's your partner. Isn't he past proving himself already?
He's still a kid. He's only able to connect the dots of a case and sort of wiggle around inside it. He's not able to dive in just yet.
Yeah, we are not going to honor his last wish. That was a really nice thought for a protagonist that is not Shiroyabu. What if his kid grows up to pursue revenge against us? I do not see us living long after this game, considering how the last game ended. Then he's a perfect fit.
Seasoned professional divers are currently working toward Jabroni's assassination. Assassination? That sounds like overkill for a guy like Jabroni. Shit, I'd take him out myself if the money was good enough.
Even for a side job, you don't process your coworkers. You have no idea how much work goes into stubbing this stuff out at Central HQ.
Oh yeah, I know. I understand that it causes a big hassle.
Shinko, I've been worried about you. Ever since you were in high school.
Come on, boss, lay off it a bit. You tend to go on forever.
You trying to hurt my feelings? Even a tough old man like me can be sensitive, you know.
Is it cool if I get moving?
Moving? You mean you're going out somewhere?
Yeah, I can't finish up this Kurumizawa case if I don't get out. This case is connected to the outside.
Kamito was taken out, and Kurumizawa's identity has been erased. Concealment is what ties all these together. What are they hiding?
The diver was in the way, so they destroyed him. Maybe he saw something he shouldn't have?
Something he saw deep inside while hiding out.
It could have been something outside, too.
I'll give permission. But be careful, direct contact.
Understood.
But is Kumizawa really still alive?
I'm about 90% certain he is. Kamido's still alive, too.
Really?
He took off with some woman.
Eloped, huh? I see.
Boss, wanna elope?
Quit joking around.
Does it sound like I'm joking?
Don't do anything stupid.
I know.
Yeah, we gotta give the kid his birthright, both so the kid gets what they deserve, and also so they'll go easy on us when trying to avenge the dad. Again, I do not think that we are going to live long enough that revenge is going to be an issue. And also, the kid could probably pick the deed off of our dead body after we die, in 4 days.
Come on.
Back at the ATM.
This card cannot be used.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Why do I even bother trying when I know what's gonna happen?
You're searching for a place to die.
Shit, I'm getting dizzy. I see a super hot chick right in front of my eyes. It must be an illusion. I'm seeing a mirage.
It's no illusion. Some hitmen actually are top shelf women, you know. It's better than being killed by some gross dude, right?
Well, yeah. Might not be so bad depending on the opponent.
I've been really busy recently with all these masochists out there. I'm getting offers left and right. It's hard to keep my schedule open.
Sorry, I'm actually much more of a sadist myself. Doesn't matter if you're a girl either.
That's fine. Let's get this over with.
I'm hella hungry right now, so I can't be held responsible for whatever happens to you.
I'll blow your mind.
Alright, we have our Lady Assassin, which means this is probably going to get, not fantastic, but a hitman has appeared. My options are shoot or get horny, and I'll tell you right now which one we have to do for this. We have to get horny. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni gets horny. Jabroni jumps on the hitman. The hitman's body goes limp. The hitman gives up fighting back. The hitman cries. The hitman rants and raves. The hitman shouts abuse at Jabroni. The hitman shuts up. Jabroni basically kind of wins. Jabroni is satisfied. Jabroni accidentally made it out of the battlefield. Jabroni is flat broke. Jabroni has received 5,900 XP. Jabroni has received 2,000 skill points. Jabroni has learned a new technique. Jabroni revels in the feeling of being alive with a refreshed look on his face. Jabroni's heart is full and calm. Yeah, we do believe in gender equality. Anyone who points a gun at us dies, regardless of their sex. I don't know that she actually died, based on that, but... Alright, November 1st, in Akihiko Alley.
Ishi-san, what do you recommend today?
Mango cola.
The new products have been doing really well recently.
Yeah, this is good. Hey, how's it going?
You really know your stuff.
That was just the thing. This place is used for market testing, so there are products you won't find in stores.
Like that milk and red bean soup from before, remember?
Oh yeah? That was really good. Nice one.
How have sodas been doing recently?
Sodas, huh? That information's dangerous. I'd rather you didn't ask. Just forget about it.
How about if I give it a color?
What color?
Moss green.
Done! For moss green, I'll give you the best soda you've ever had.
How have they been moving?
There are 7 types of soda on the move. All seems to be the same job.
What about the manufacturer?
It's a name I don't really hear much. Do you know the Okiai Syndicate? Okiai? Not T, Ki. The Okiai Syndicate. It's an old school family. Basically, Yakuza who never caught up with the times. Yakuza? I've never heard of that family before, though. Well, only their sign is still up. When the 25th Ward was established, they broke up the syndicate on favorable terms and received a huge amount of campaign funds from the government. From the government? Are they connected to the Postal Federation? Officially, it's an independent administrative agency, but as for what it really is, it's basically like mist shrouded in more mist. The various remaining factions are splitting up all over and are constantly on the lookout for an opportunity to rebuild the syndicate. So they're basically Yakuza fighting against the times, huh? Same circumstances, same people. I guess it's really a fine line between the police and the Yakuza. Come on, don't start that here. There's one really crucial piece of info missing. Where is the market? I'm gonna need you to tell me that, like, now. Yeah, that's actually kind of difficult to explain. Is it maybe me? Yeah, it's you. There are 7 hitmen. They're after you. Did you, like, get involved with something you shouldn't have? Probably. Ishi-san, I'd like you to look into a type of soda for me. Of course. I'll do what I can. It's called Kurumizawa. Contact me if you find anything. Got it. Thanks. Oh, by the way, I've got one more important piece of info. There's a real loser mixed in with the latest product that lineup. It's a real nasty one. Well then, tell me about it. Mont Blanc latte. It's just terrible. Mont Blanc? Okay, I'll be careful. Yeah, they've got this brat named Seiji Yamanome who keeps saying nonsense about ghosts. It's weird. Alright, back at the ATM. This card cannot be used. This is getting fun. Actually, getting into battle just isn't the same as training. I feel like I'm getting stronger and stronger. I've stopped speaking in Kansai dialect when I get excited too. No way. This is Shiroyabu? So you're, what, number 5? Yeah, that's me. Are you really Shiroyabu? What, are you disappointed or something? Kinda. I've heard rumors that you've taken out 200 delivery guys, huh? Those aren't rumors, it's true. Those guys were pussies. They were pushovers, right? Yeah, they were hella weak. You're pretty weak, too. Good thing you look tough. Hey, Shiroyabe? You must be getting pretty worked up right about now, yeah? So you can tell. Does my behavior give away? Of course I can tell. Remember this before you die. Guys who get excited about killing are guys who end up getting killed. It's common sense. I see. Learn something new every day. Just stay calm and I'll let you die nice and comfortably. Alright, a hitman has appeared. Jabroni has calmed down. Jabroni has leveled up. Alright, my only option is hunt. Jabroni closes his eyes. The hitman attacks. Jabroni just barely dodges the attack. Jabroni opens his eyes. The hitman's body goes numb. Jabroni moves ever so slightly. Are we a snake? The hitman doesn't notice Jabroni's movement. It has been made abundantly obvious that a hitman should not show humanity to his enemy. Jabroni has really grown as a cop and as a person. The hitman's expression freezes. The hitman dies. Jabroni has gone into hyper mode. Jabroni has received 351,700 EXP. Jabroni has received 8,900 skill points. Jabroni has achieved Master Badass status. Jabroni has become a real detective who looks good with a bit of blood on him. Jabroni's heart is howling fiercely. I've got this sinking feeling that means that we're doing some shit that we cannot take back, and I don't like that. Alright, November 1st, 3:24 p.m. Evil Diver University Hospital. Jabroni's evolving. Jabroni's evolving into a contract killer. It's fine. Special Ward 3B, 18th floor. I guess this is a place of safe refuge for a doctor. But I don't really want to think so. Why are you here?
There is something I need to know.
Leave.
I need some clues.
I can't help you any further.
Do you know Kurumizawa?
No.
He's a diver. I know he's connected to Kamui.
Was he possessed? Kamui is just the worldly thoughts of humans. He doesn't exist as an actual person.
There's only so far you can go with the whole urban legend explanation. This post-Kamui stuff is continuing to thrive.
People have the power to twist facts into the truth. That is Kamui's true identity. Be careful, Shiroyabu.
Facts are the truth. You're the one who's possessed. Kamui isn't some vengeful spirit.
Just go and pull the plug on the death filing. It's destined to fade away anyways. Let it end with you.
I learned death filing in order to enlighten myself to the world. I won't do away with it yet. In fact, I consider it to be part of the power of justice.
It's dangerous.
Anyway,
wait. Go here. And then never come back here again.
What a pitiful man.
Yeah, can't wait for newspapers to report on 6+ people turning up dead next to an ATM and public panic about a serial killer even though they hit first. Alright, November 2nd, 10:25 p.m. Or, sorry, 1:25 p.m.
Christ. This card cannot be used. Number 6, you're up next.
Alright, well, he's not talkative. Alright, a hitman has appeared.
The hitman preemptively attacks.
Jabroni has been hit. Alright, I have shoot and hypershot, so let's hypershot. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni shoots his pistol into a strange way. In a strange way. Critical hit. The hitman attacks. The hitman shoots his pistol. Jabroni has been hit. Alright, let's do a shoot. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni shoots his pistol. The hitman takes damage. The hitman attacks. The hitman shoots his pistol. Jabroni has been hit. Alright, we'll do another shoot. We attack. We shoot our pistol. He takes damage. He attacks. We got hit. Alright, one last shoot. For now. We attack. Shoot our pistol. Takes damage. This guy is not going down. Guy attacks. We got hit. Alright, let's do another hyper shot. We attack. Shoot in a strange way. Critical hit. He attacks. We've been hit. Do a shoot. We fire. There are going to be so many bullets in both of us that, like, we both need a hospital. Alright. Hyper shot. He missed. We're good with that. Or we missed. We're good with that. Alright, we got hit again. We're gonna hyper shot again. We shoot our pistol in a strange way. We missed. We're cool with that. As long as we're okay with it. He attacks. Shoots his pistol. Hits us again. One last hyper shot. We attack. Yay, we hit. Critical hit. Alright. And one last shoot. Hitman takes damage. The Hitman dies. We did it! Alright, Jabroni's experience has maxed out. Jabroni's skill has maxed out. Jabroni has a thorn in his heart. Yeah, I'm not feeling so great about that. I miss the, like, funny little, he's hungry and wishes he had money. Alright, November 1st, 7:44 p.m. Mobile Shop Emma. Is this the place? One of those maid cell phone shops that have been popular recently? Get a number by saving up points. 500 yen per minute to talk with a maid. Damn, it's like a foreign country here.
Welcome back, and moshi moshi master.
What?
Which carrier do you prefer? Huh? What I prefer? Wow, master, you're so naughty. I feel like I'm melting when you look at me like that.
No way. This is really fucking embarrassing.
For master, I recommend the white phone. Please wait here for your call.
Huh?
I'm here to help out Kurumizawa.
Kurumizawa? What are you?
Please refrain from questioning me any further. It will get me killed.
Okay.
Come on now, master. I don't like persistence. Please stop it. If you keep looking at me like that, I'm going to have to press charges.
I'm out of here.
Come again, master.
Yeah, as it turns out, killing multiple people doesn't do wonders for a person's mental health. Who would have thought? All right, an ATM. I think this is Hitman number 7. We're not even getting mad at the ATM. This card cannot be used. So this is the last one. Shiroyabu, I'll let you in on a secret. What? You're going to be killed by someone close. Why? Who cares why? That's what your fortune says. Fortune? Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Tell me what? You're going to be killed by someone you love. That's your fortune. Someone I love? They're already dead. Just be careful. How should I be careful? That's easy. Just die right here. Alright, a hitman has appeared. And our only option is death filing. Jabroni attacks. Jabroni uses death filing. Oh, I have a feeling we can't come back from this. The hitman dies. Where did our hair go? What is wrong with us? Jabroni is super pumped. Shiroyabu, I miss you. Yeah, you've killed all 7 hitmen. You are now allowed to withdraw money from this machine. This is Shiroyabu. You've exceeded my expectations, Shiroyabu. Kosuke Kurumizawa. I've finally made contact. Do you mind if I choose the place? Go for it. I'll mail you. I don't think we should do it. Shiroyabu, I think you need therapy and a hug and, Alright, 5:50 p.m. The Alternative Batting Center.
What a fierce transformation. A human who has crossed the line between life and death is beautiful.
You don't look like a human. You have the face of a dead man.
Shiroyabu, let's talk. I've been wanting to speak with you at length. Me too. I've been thinking about you this whole time. I'm not interested in any of that. What a shame. I'd been missing you so much I could just kill you. And today, I finally can. Hearing them come from that face gives your words all the more impact. You've got even less of a human face than I do. How about we settle this now? I would prefer not to.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Shiro? Shiro-chan?
What exactly is Kosuke Kurumizawa?
As I've said, I don't know.
That's a shame. I believed in you.
I never asked you to believe in me, you know.
You set this up from the start. You intentionally brought Shiroyabu and Kurumizawa together. For what? What is it that you're trying to do? Answer me!
I would assume it just happened naturally. Some people are simply meant to come together, right? It's just one of those things.
What a half-assed attempt at an explanation. Do you really just want to get killed that badly?
It's a diver and an HC unit detective. It's only natural for them to clash like this. There's absolutely nothing strange or suspicious about it, and I haven't set anything up. Hatoba, I think you're grabbing at straws a bit here, aren't you?
A diver, huh? There are no existing records of him anywhere. There's no evidence showing that he was ever alive to begin with. How do you explain that?
You should know as well as anyone that it's normal for a diver to erase their identity.
It's his very existence that's suspicious. There are no signs that his identity was ever erased, nor that any sort of identification was issued to him in the first place. That would mean that for all intents and purposes, this is a person who has never been observed in this world.
The way you're saying this sounds somehow rehearsed. I have no time to deal with ridiculous imaginary suspicions.
Mitsuru, it's about time we straightened all this out. You're a matchmaker.
Listening to you go on about this stuff is really tiresome. It's not interesting in the slightest. It's boring.
You used Kurumizawa to lure in Shiroyabu so you could observe him. It turned out just as you wanted. Does it feel good? You like playing the show manager?
Please shut your mouth.
I'm gonna shut yours first.
This is ridiculous. So we're all at each other's throats. This is going great. All right, November 2nd, 4:20 p.m. Harakiri Batting Center. Kurotan, I need you to come back and talk some sense into all this bullshit.
How much do you know? Please don't play stupid.
That's Sumio? Hi, Sumio. You've gotten even prettier. But damn, that perfume stinks. You're trying too hard. I should shoot your ass dead right here.
What a foul-mouthed bastard. Well, you sure do suck as much as ever.
But it smells good. Not bad at all.
It's Estee Lauder. Jerry Lawler? Never mind. Please tell me about Kurumizawa.
Go to transmitter. Okay. Okay, well that was a very abrupt ending, but yeah. Oh, I think we're more than 1% of monster. All right. We've now committed enough war crimes. I think we can call it here for tonight. Next stream is Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. It should be back like normal. I think we should have Lemur next stream. I don't have any other announcements other than thanks for waiting around for us. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll be back in a couple days. Have a good night, all. Bye.